So I've decided to record this game. It's Fresh Deck on Facebook. Yes, it's free poker and full of fish. But this game is a six-seater sit and go with 5 million chips to buy in. And yeah, so we'll just see how it goes along. I'm going to play my usual tight game and see how we get on. You do tend to find you get called a hell of a lot more in this in Facebook poker than you would say on something like PokerStars where you're playing for real money. But then again, it is all free, so you're going to find quite a lot of callers. So we do some limping with fairly decent middle cards like Jack Queen off, for instance. But I won't get too excited about it unless the right cards come along, of course. So you won't find very much happens from me anyway for the first 10-15 minutes or so, unless something really good comes along. But you'll no doubt find that I'll probably scroll through some fairly fast bits when I come to do the editing. This game will usually last around 20 to 25 minutes if you make it to the final two. So sit back and enjoy. So I'm in the big blind, 7-4 suited, nothing to write home about, but as per usual it's come round and we've got it for free to have a look at, so definitely worth having a look. Nothing exciting there has happened for me. Any bet and I'll give it up. Let's take this opportunity here. Doug, you see I've already put Doug in as a 1-star player. He's an absolute fish. If he gets lucky and he gets some chips, he'll start raising every hand, and yeah, it'll be just a melee. He's an absolute plonker. He's got no idea what he's doing. Derek H I've played before. His highest chip stack that he's had is 58 million. He's won 39 sit and goes, and has had tournament winnings of 180 million. So, you know, not too bad a hands. Too bad a player. So he's to watch out for. Cynthia, I've seen Cynthia before. I think she buys her chips, if I'm honest. But she's had 66 with sit and go wins, but can be a little bit of a fish from time to time. Carlos, we've seen a few times, plays outside of his what he should be really. He certainly hasn't got 36 million now. I've played him in the last few sit and goes. Hasn't won too many, and will probably not win this one either. Let's just see what hands we got here. That was all folded to Cynthia. Let's have a look at Cheryl. I don't recall seeing Cheryl before. 68 sit and go wins, so we've got quite a good crowd in here. Myself, I've won 36. I think I probably win around 40 to 50% of the games that I play in, so I think I've got a fairly good track record. Again, most players on what I like to call fish poker would probably play any Hayes. Me personally, I try and stick to the same rules as when I'm playing cash games on Facebook. So, sorry, on PokerStars, in order to try and get the best winnings I can. Under the gun, 7-4, gone. Yeah, you see, I don't understand that, how you just go in for having 30 in and then you get called up by A7. You see, Doug is a complete fish. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing, to be honest. Okay, so I've got ace queen suited here, and the usual play from Doug over there. I'm usually miles ahead with an ace queen against him, and so I am on this occasion as well. So that's Doug gone. Good, that's the fish out the way. Hate it when he gets chips. He just starts raising everything, makes it virtually impossible to play. But now he's gone, I'm quite happy to see him go. So whole Cynthia seems to be playing quite a few hands, so she's probably the fish to watch out for on this occasion. And then there were 4. And it's nice to see the others battling against each other. They can knock themselves out for all I care. Don't need to get involved. Quite happy to let them do the work against each other. Yeah, okay, so it's a bit sad when your 8-2 of clubs comes in, but you know, it's not really worth getting involved in the first place. The chances, how many times is that actually going to win? Very few. We're going to play this pocket 7s. Let's hope for a set. Just go set mine, it's cheap enough. 3 over cards, not really worth sticking around for. So I'll just give that up now. Could well be down to 3 players in a moment. And for some reason Cynthia obviously called it something like a queen, which is, yeah, so that was had a feeling she'd be the one to leave next. And of course it does make me the one at risk having the lowest amount of chips, but blinds are still low, so there's no panic at this moment in time. Yep, and there we are, we're now down to 3. Carlos wins the hand. Just give that up. I'm just going to stick around. It's not really worth me getting involved. These two are twice as many chips as me. Twice as many plus more. So there's no point battling against them unless I've got something to do it with. Just hope one of them tries to double me up when the time is right, thinking they'd knock me out. Bit of respect with my 9-2. Could show it if I want, just to say, you know, you could have called me. But so I'll just keep playing a bit tight, and lines will go up pretty soon. There is usually a little information button here, but it seems to have disappeared. I think it's because I've shrunk the screen down a little bit. Let me see if I can get it back. No, it's not going to come back, so yeah, unfortunately we can't see that. Let me shrink that back down again. There we go. Okay, we're 3 players now, and blind's gone up a bit. She's just given us a loose limp call there, so let's just play it in and see if an ace comes in. Hasn't done, unfortunately. She's been doing quite a lot of betting, but I'm going to take a stab at this. I'm probably ahead. But she's given me a call anyway, so we'll leave it at that. My ace is probably quite good, actually. I think we'll stick another 3-7-5 in just to see if we can steal the pot. There we go, so steal the pot. We've got ace high, so we probably have the best hand anyway, with 2 pairs and an ace kicker. And we're still going to keep folding these mediocre hands. I'd rather wait. This is why I didn't want to, because I don't want to get raised after I put my money in and then have to call, and all of a sudden I'm down a third of my stack. Cheryl clearly had an ace there, didn't want him chasing any kind of draw if he had it. Okay, looks like I'm going to get a free limb. Yeah, there's a lot of this goes on, not sure why. This is an interesting situation. Chances of them having a queen are quite slim, so let's just see if we can get one or even both of them out here. Take the pot. That's fine. Building up nice and slowly. Yeah, just gone up to level 40. I don't necessarily agree with the way the levels play. You just get extra XP points every time you play. I'd rather it be based on how you played, personally. But either way, moving up the rankings. Let these two battle it out, because don't forget the name of the game in Sit and Goes is to survive. You get to second place, you're getting the money. Even if you don't win. Probably the wrong attitude. It's probably good to win, but you know, first things first, getting the money first. Interesting. I'm going to put in a raise here, my first raise of the game. Let's see what Carlos does. He just called me, what a surprise. I'm going to put in a continuation bet, see if I can steal it here. Yeah, he's gone over the top, so he's got something rubbish in his hand and he's got lucky. Always the same. I'd like to see what he's got, but he's not going to show. I think this is what Cheryl's bought him. I think it's very apt. I don't think he had ace high. I think it's probably something daft like 9-7 and came in with top pair on the flop. I'm going to call with Jack 9. It's not a bad hand. It's most of my chips. Now I've got a straight draw, might as well stick it all in and hope for the best. Or she folds. She's going to call me anyway, so nothing. And she had aces. Isn't that typical? So there we go, come third. So unlucky that time, and join me again, I'll play another game pretty soon.